Landry's transitional center for the homeless is no more.
The facility closed over the weekend. Andres Fuentes reports one city leader says that its more than $15 million price tag could have been better spent elsewhere.
It's empty and barren now. But just a few days ago, this port warehouse along France Road in Gentilly had tents, security, and staffers to help dozens of homeless people. All of that gone after 2.5 months of operations.
The Office of Homeless Services and Strategies was aware that there was going to be a closure. In fact, they were working with the state.
New Orleans Councilman Eugene Green says Governor Jeff Landry's Transitional Center did what it set out to do: offer a place to stay for a portion of the area's homeless community and help them find long-term housing.
But we don't want people to live on the streets of New Orleans in dangerous situations.
State officials say 108 people once living at the shelter now have housing. 15 are staying at the Low Barrier Shelter, and 7 are being housed with the Louisiana Housing Commission. 59 people left the shelter on their own.
We are more than convinced that when we look back at the way this center was operated and the steps that were put in place to make sure that people were set up to receive a positive outcome, we're really optimistic this is going to be looked at as a win.
The state says the shelter's final price tag could be near $17.5 million to house 183 people at its peak. Councilwoman Leslie Harris sent us a statement criticizing the cost, saying the governor spent at least $85,000 per person at the transitional center. She says the city's Home for Good program could have provided more supportive services at a lower cost, $21,000 per person, and has housed 822 people since last year.
I can't really speak for other programs or the way they're run. We were tasked with taking care of this group in this certain area, and we certainly hope that all the other programs or some of the other operations out there will continue to succeed as well.
Still, while the state-run shelter shutters, city leaders hope the state legislature will allocate more dollars to help with the local fight against homelessness.
The city was working prior to this transition center and will continue to work with any entities, with any resources that are available.
Now, the state is paying for this shelter, but officials say that they hope to get reimbursed by the federal Department of Homeland Security because this was a part of security measures ahead of the Super Bowl and for Mardi Gras.